And we begin with a big announcement from Ottawa. The Liberal government says it's been listening to Canadians and as a result is reducing immigration numbers by 20% over the next few years, citing housing, healthcare, and economic factors. But was politics involved in the timing? And why make the change now? CTV's Mike Couteur is here. And Mike, give us the details.
Well, Sandy, with the announcement came an admission that after the pandemic, the government didn't strike the right balance on immigration.
With the plan we're announcing today, along with previously announced measures, we're making our immigration system work better.
To do that, Canada will curb how many people we welcome each year. The annual target has been 500,000 permanent residents. That number will be reduced by more than 20% for each of the next 3 years. The government says immigration levels were high to fill jobs after the pandemic, but it's no longer needed.
I think labor shortage is going into it and coming out. And we adjusted. Did we take too long to adjust? I think there's some responsibility there to assume.
The reduction of permanent residents comes after the government slashed the number of international student permits it hands out. Still, some economists say today's announcement could be an overcorrection.
So too aggressive in terms of bringing down population growth, essentially flatlining it very quickly, very suddenly, has high potential for disruption.
There's also concern from people who fight for migrant rights.
There's fewer spots for permanent residency, which means more people will remain in temporary residence permits, which, among other things, the UN has called a system of contemporary form of slavery.
The government believes limiting immigration will help the housing crisis in this country. According to one housing report, to restore affordability, Canada needs to build 3.5 million more homes on top of what's under construction.
According to Statistics Canada, 2023 saw a record population growth that hasn't been seen since the 1950s. Minister Miller says today's measures will result in our population decreasing by 0.2% in the next 2 years. Sandy?
All right, Mike, thank you.